Bionanogenomics, technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price chart, starting off with the price action for Bionano. Guys, congratulations to anyone who did not panic sell. But where do I see this going short term? That's probably what everyone wants to know. I think we have a lot of room left to go. Many of you probably guessed that. Yes, it's becoming pretty clear that I'm a very bullish investor when it comes to Bionano, okay? Yes, this is true. But I actually have some reasons that not many people are talking about as to why I think Bionano's near-term upside is actually higher than most are thinking. But guys, short-term entry points where if you missed it, if you missed this dip, or if you're back holding like me and you want to add more, right? And you actually have buying power. I actually do have some buying power. We'll be talking about what trades I actually made today. We did make some today. But guys, entry points into the stock. In my opinion, I can always be wrong, and this can just go freaking we can go down dumpage lane again, all right? We've been to dumpage street plenty of times, right? NASDAQ, obviously, it's attempting to take the head and remove it from the arse, but, we will see if we continue running or not. I'm pretty bullish. I will tell you that as far as the broader markets. But guys, these are your levels that are going to need to be watched, in my opinion. $8.60 all the way up to tomorrow's close, $9. Okay, that's a little, because this is such a steep trend line. Let's just do the after hours and pre-market. Okay, so 860 flat up to 920, anywhere in that range, and we're currently below 920. So this is not even a bad entry point. But right now, I would prefer getting in on this ascending support level here, because this has acted as a significant support. It was the first touch point was when we had the lowest low. That was a sad day, March 5th. Man, sad day. But we have one touch point there, and we have two more today, and we almost have two more right there. And guys, with these support levels, I don't have on the Weevil option. We don't actually have an option to make them a larger range, unfortunately. But sometimes they're just, how these support range, the rectangular support ranges, they're really large ranges sometimes. And as far as like micro cap companies, I mean, Bionano is not super small, but right, it's not a Tesla or Apple, right? So it's not going to respect these lines exactly. So when you get touch points that are close like this, sometimes you just gotta. You almost just have to verify this in your mind, because if we had the option to make these diagonal supports a larger range like these ones, obviously we could fit those all in and count as a more reliable and credible support level, and count these validations in. But anyways, guys, as far as the indicators go, let's look at the MACD and the RSI. On the relative strength index on the hourly, we're looking at 70 right on the hourly. We are pretty overbought. I think we are pushing after hours. Okay, guys, also real quick tip. When the after hours starts, a lot of times when you see days like this, right, when you outperform the market by 1,000 miles, right, market went up not even 4%. My portfolio is up like 10 to 25%. I think, 15 to 25%, somewhere in that range. I think it's like 20% today. But, when the after hour starts, you'll oftentimes, when you have a stock with a big run, you'll oftentimes see a quick dump, like 2, 3, 4, 5%, usually like 2, 3%, maybe 1%. And then it will just recover. And I just want to tell you guys, I mean, we just saw that with Bionano just a second ago, and we saw that yesterday as well with some stocks. It happens all the time. It's pretty fairly common. Not always, right? But just be wary of that. Okay. If we look at some more important indicators like the 4-hourly RSI and MACD, obviously, guys, MACD, we did cross above the signal line on the MACD on the 4-hourly. This was bullish territory. If you bought in here, you could have bought in at 620, 640. You're already looking very nice, 30% returns already. On the RSI on the 4-hourly, though, we're looking at 59. We're getting closer to overbought, right, on the 4-hourly. But if we look at the daily, we're at 47. Okay, so we are still closer to oversold than overbought on the daily. So do not freak out. Okay, yes, it's not as good as attractive as a buy as it was when the RSI was 36, right? No, of course not. But this is still a good buy. Let me tell you why. Let's just use this isn't necessarily indicative of a great indicator, right? But this is just what happened in the past. We've been chilling at 70, and if you got in anywhere here, even here, you're looking amazing. You could have taken profits. You had 2 months to take profits, over 100% returns if you bought in when it was above 70. Okay, and we're not even above 50. Okay, do you see what I mean? Let's look at some moving averages. We do have some fairly interesting moving average price action today as far as interactions with the price action, the moving averages on the daily. Real quick, while we're here, let's maybe make this bigger so you can see a little more clearly. 55-day moving average is above the 200-day EMA, and the 15-day moving average is above the 200-day EMA as well. So we're in bullish territory there. Obviously, we got a little bit of support there from the 55-day moving average. We broke out, and we're closing a daily candle above it, right? So it's a confirmed breakout if you ask me. Okay, I don't think we're going back to $8 anytime soon, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, Nasdaq was our friend today, but who knows if we're going to go back to what we were doing last week. So if we look at the 4-hourly here, we do have some interesting price action. Look at this. Okay, this is a little scary, but this is actually really interesting because, guys, if you want to take profits right now, I would not say that's a horrible thing to do because, if we look at the 4-hourly, which is where we're at right now, 200-day exponential moving average along with the 55-day moving average are both right on top of the price action, acting as a resistance. And, obviously, we don't need any validations, right? They're moving averages, right? And these are my favorite moving averages out of all of them. They do act as pretty significant levels very often. And for BioNano, it's no different. So, yeah, we are likely to come down and test the support. But, guys, once we actually break through this, that is going to be, if you want to play the breakout, right? Don't buy the candlewick here. No, you can buy the candlewick here if you're trying to play the breakout, right? If you bought right here, okay, I know it's a little hard to see because my mouse, if it goes right here, you can't see it, right? But I'll just put it like right there, okay? Okay, so if you actually bought that, if you're playing the breakout, watch for confirmation, and if we see below it again, that's where your stop loss is, okay? And if you don't actually want to do a stop loss, because stop losses can be horrible, just watch it, and once you start crossing below those two moving averages, what the breakout point is, right? Roughly the 55 and the 200-day EMA, wherever those are at, in this case, right around here, that's where you want to start selling, or at least, being like, okay, it's not going to work. Maybe it's time to cut my losses. And that's only like 1-2%, right? Like barely anything. Okay. That's why playing the breakout is a pretty safe trade usually. Okay. But yeah, try to get in on this ascending level here. If you can, that's what I would recommend. Yeah, we are, we're getting more overbought, but I think we're going to do just fine for, I'm very bullish on the stock long term. And as far as fundamentals and stuff, we're going to be going on some of that as well. But also something that no one is talking about that is actually really, really interesting and a very bullish indicator. We will be getting that soon, though. Before we do, Bollinger Bands, guys, we're still trading at $10.88. Okay, I said this. I had people calling me out on how I read the Bollinger Bands. I think I had one person say you have no idea what you're doing with the Bollinger Bands or something. Okay, he called me out on that, or he or she called me out on that, right down here. That's very, very awesome. I love that. But guys, yeah, the middle Bollinger Band is still trading at $10.88. We are currently trading at $9. Dang, well, it looks like after hours. Okay, we're still up 9. I thought we were like 9.20. I guess I remember that wrong. But yeah, we're pushing after hours. But as far as the Bollinger Bands, guys, there's a ton of upside left. And when we approach this Bollinger Band, when we approach, $10.88, $11, which could be very soon. Who knows? I think it will be. I think we could see $11 this week. I'm serious. Okay. I am very serious. Okay. I can be wrong. And I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying I think we could hit that again. I think that's a very realistic possibility. I'm not predicting that. I'm just saying we can. Okay. You guys have to be I want to be clear with when I make a prediction rather than when I just say something can happen. Okay. Here are my predictions. Here's an example of my predictions. Okay. All these price targets, all of these, right? And then I have the history right here, right? And then you can go and watch my video. It's always, all my proof on this is always going to be linked in the description. I haven't changed these, right? I haven't changed any of these, and I hit all of them. Let's actually change. Well, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and change these to green because we actually hit them. But we're going to finish that in a little bit. But guys, as far as the technicals go, that's what I'm seeing. That's pretty much all we have. I think we're going to see a lot of upside with the stock going forward in the short term. Looking at fundamentals, 3% insider ownership, the same thing. Okay, we're still slightly bullish on these. Don't freak out if you think either of these is low. In my opinion, neither of these are low. Okay, insider ownership, that is certainly not low in my opinion. Okay, my humble opinion. As far as the stocks that we look at, yeah, most of the stocks that I have, personally, I love stocks with high insider ownership. Okay, that's one of my best, most weighted indicators that I use. And most of these stocks like CTXR and BioLace, AGTC, Microvision K, all 4 of these, I believe, all have double-digit insider ownership, if I'm remembering correctly. At least most of them do. BioNano, no, we like BioNano because of the business model, not really the business model, but the product demand in the next 5 years, and the practicality and the innovative and disruptive nature of what they're actually doing. That's why BioNano essentially is going to do great things, in my opinion. That's why we've seen it do great things. People know and realize the importance of it. But anyways, I'm already ranting. Okay. These daily charts here, they really need to do the 4 hourly charts for as far as stocks like these when it's just no price action, then you get a run up. Anyways, yeah, fact checking that institutional ownership, it does check out as far as FIN is, and insider ownership obviously does not. Guys, this is what I'm confused about this. Okay, earnings, according to the NASDAQ, right? This is, I don't know. Earnings, I've heard that earnings is going to be, they're going to release it like on the 19th, I think. I don't know. I've heard a lot of different things, but I don't know. Obviously, we didn't do the live stream today. I canceled that, or I deleted that before it started. And yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you guys know any updates on this. I haven't really seen anything crazy unless I'm just missing something. As far as our Twitter guys, we have good stuff. We have good stuff every day almost. Okay. I mean, the last time that the stock actually got pushed higher, I don't think the stock got pushed higher today because of this stuff. I mean, it's all good stuff though. It's all catalyst and positive news, and no one pays attention to it, seems. But I check this every time I do a video. Obviously, I check it usually like once a day. Like they post important stuff here, and this is all good stuff that's going to help them earn more revenue in the future. Source of Reddit, there's really nothing crazy here there's actually really nothing that interesting. It's usually just uses YouTube links of someone trying to grow their YouTube channel. Literally, that's mostly what the BioNano thread is. But every once in a while, there is good stuff. Plus, when there actually is like something crazy, there will be some good information on this usually. But anyways, guys, if you want to use this, I just put this in here this time just to let you guys know there is a BioNano subreddit if you want to stay a little bit more up to date. Obviously, if you haven't heard about this yet, okay, that's concerning, I guess, maybe, whatever. I don't care if you heard about this stuff or not, but yeah, this, if you're investing, you should know about this at least. But yeah, we do have this, and this is going to pass in my opinion. I don't think it has passed yet, to my knowledge. It's in the House. I don't know. I don't think they've passed it yet, but when they do, we will be seeing more of this. That's what I think we will be seeing. And how much of this is priced in, though, that's actually the real question. But we will see. I'm very bullish. And okay, before we actually get to that, let's actually, I'll just leave it on this, and I'll just talk about something that no one else is talking about. Okay, guys, when you have a sell-off like we have in the last couple of days, let's go to the NASDAQ here so I can show you what I mean exactly. Okay, we're on the 4-hour chart. Let's actually go to the daily here. Yeah, let's do the daily. So daily, guys, look at this. Okay, we were at almost $14,000 a share. Boom, 12,000, basically. Boom, just like that. Just in a couple. I mean, February 16th, literally, and then just boom, boom. Yeah. Well, guys, guess what? When you have a sell-off like this, what happens to people's margin accounts? Okay, let me show you what I mean. What even is margin? Okay, look at this. Maintenance margin, $6,000. Okay, no. Initial margin, $6,000, right? Essentially, what margin is, you see how my cash is negative right here? Right? That's because some of my investments are on margin. When there's stocks, okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm sure you guys know what margin is, but when you have a sell-off like this, people's margin, they lose so much money, and they risk margin calls, so there's even more selling off than there should be if there was no margin. Okay, and then so there's, on top of all the bad news and all the, we're overbought, P ratios overbought, RSI we're overbought, all these things, right? And all the bond crap, right? I don't like the bond crap. People freak out too much, man. They freak out too much, in my opinion, sometimes. When we actually see a reversal here, what happens with people's margin? They actually, when your stocks go up, you actually get more buying power if you have a margin account. By the way, I recommend a margin account. I should probably do a video on that. Margin accounts are 1,000 times better than cash accounts, in my humble opinion. If you have a cash account, that's absolutely fine. But I think you're leaving a lot of money on the table, in my opinion, if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then a cash account is probably better for you. But margin account is definitely the way to go, in my opinion. But anyways, guys, when your stocks go up, you get more margin. And what does that mean? More buying power. What does more buying power mean? It's not exactly 100% correlated to more buying power, but I'm going to say it's fairly correlated. All right. You can't buy unless you have buying power, right? So the more buying power there is, the more likely to be more buying. And we're still pretty oversold here, really. I mean, let's see on the side. Okay. On the daily, we're at 45. We're at 45. We're not even neutral. We're closer to oversold than overbought. Okay. So we're not looking too bad. All right. I don't want to, if you took a ton of profits today, that's fine. All right. But, I don't think the run is done yet. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe this was just the day that all the rich people got out and they sold at the peak here. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think so though. So basically what I'm saying with that whole rant there's a lot there, but the margin, basically margin disproportionately affects and, is making stocks go and sell off harder than they normally would. And that means basically when you rebound, that means basically we're going to have a disproportionate effect up, if that makes sense. I know that's a little complicated, a little weird, but anyways, it's a bullish indicator to me. Okay, as far as April 7th price target, I actually need to clear something up. Okay, I actually had one comment about this. Thank you for whoever brought this up. They're like, what the heck? Only $1 for violation month out? Well, firstly, guys, let me tell you something, guys. Most of you already know this, okay? If you don't, you need to listen up. All right, no one on YouTube does this, okay? No one gives you month out exact price targets on all of the stocks, and like a lot of hot stocks too. These are a lot of hot stocks that a lot of people like, and there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of investors, retail investors that are looking up YouTube videos on these stocks. Okay, this is what gets you a lot of these like BioNano and Nano Dimension, Microvision, I don't know, Sundial. These are stocks that a lot of people like. No one, but guess what, guys? It doesn't matter. No one gives you these price targets because they're afraid of being wrong, I guess, or they just don't think of it. I don't know. No one gives you price targets though. No one gives you a spreadsheet of like exactly what everything is. All right. I'm not just trying to brag. I'm just telling you guys. But as far as, but that's a whole nother thing. What I really need to tell you guys is that these price targets, if you actually notice, compared to these ones, these price targets are actually pretty conservative. That's a good observation. They are. They definitely are, right? And I hit. Okay, let's change this, right? Let's not get confused about the colors. Okay, the green means it doesn't really matter what it means, right? If you're following the stocks and you're following the videos, you probably already know. And if you can look at the current price, that kind of signals a lot of the time, right? All of these price targets have been hit, except this one. Actually, let's make this one red so it's even more clear, right? This one went badly. The rest of them were green. Okay, pretty simple. I don't think we have hit any of these price targets yet. We almost hit BioNano already. And look, okay, I made these price targets when the stock price was this. Okay, so that was in the video yesterday, right? And I should link that. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and start linking that one as well for extra proof. As far as like if these, showing you that I have not edited this since I made them. Okay. And yeah, okay, but for the actual important part here that everyone's waiting for. I know I'm ranting. Sorry. These price charts are a little more conservative, mostly because of one thing, basically. I'm not as confident in the markets as I was last time when I set these. Also, these stocks, I know we've had a crazy sell-off with a lot of these, but still, a lot of these stocks have still gone up from their February 4th close. Okay, a lot of them have. Especially Mora. Look at Mora, man. And this is after the sell-off, right? Mora's already been to 50, I think 55 almost. I don't even know. Let's see. Well, whatever. That's off topic. But anyways, guys, these are the price targets. Okay. For BioNano, we've almost hit our April 7th price target. And by the way, guys, as far as these price targets go, if someone else were on YouTube, like if mainstream stock YouTubers were to give you month out price targets, they don't give you month out price targets. All they tell you, a lot of them, is that this stock is good. Go buy it. They don't tell you why. They don't show you the numbers. They don't show you what they're thinking. They don't show you the technicals. Okay. Now there's some good ones out there. Like I've already told you guys some of the good ones. Let me know if you want to see an updated list on that. As far as what other stock YouTubers that I like and I trust a little bit, right? Don't trust anyone completely on YouTube or anyone in life for that matter, really. I mean, trust people, that's fine, but don't blindly believe them on stuff, okay? But these price targets are still very high considering, look at this. Okay, I'm projecting Nano Dimension almost 100% increase in a month. Okay, no one on YouTube is going to be willing to risk their credibility on being wrong on that. Okay, I am, because I'm not one of the YouTubers. Okay, I'm a YouTuber, right? But I'm not. I'm sure you notice I'm not a normal YouTuber. All right, I'm not like them. I'm a contrarian in life. Okay, I'm not like the other people. I'm not like my generation. Okay, at all, and that's no different when it comes to YouTube for me personally. Okay. I'm not like them. No one else is setting you a price target. I'm setting them. I've already hit 6 out of 7 of them. So this is what we're looking at. Sorry for the ranting. Relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off if you have more important things to do. This is the part where I would do the stuff that most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds, plus cool stuff as well. BNGO, Binance to the moon. Yeah, 16%. Well, yesterday, what did we go up? I don't even remember what we went up yesterday, but okay, looks like we barely went up really, so because we opened right there and we closed right there. Okay, well, we went up way, we're up like 20% at one point. But anyways, yeah, Binance doing great, guys. That's the first point. Congratulations to anyone who held through. Really, it is a journey, and I hope no one panic sold. And I hope if you watch these videos and you took this non-financial advice and maybe didn't sell, or at least didn't sell as much, especially down here at the bottom. And if you maybe bought more, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, my friends. Webcam. Do y'all want to see a webcam? I've seen good points on both sides on this. I've heard someone say, which is basically my thinking, that people shouldn't trust you based on your face. They should trust you based on what you're saying and the facts and the evidence and the technicals. Unfortunately, a couple other people, not unfortunately, but right, that's how it should. In a perfect world, that's how it should be, right? But that's not how the world is a lot of time. But then I also saw the other side. There were some people commenting that every YouTuber that's bigger than you, right? The mainstream YouTubers that we like to trash, essentially. And I'm fine with saying I trashed some of them, right? Some of them do deserve to be trashed, putting 5 ads on their videos and asking for likes and subscribers, wasting time without being transparent like I am, in my opinion, humble opinion. Not really humble opinion. In my opinion, though, nonetheless. I've also heard that people, they're just saying bigger YouTubers have the webcam. I probably got to put it on eventually. It'll make it look more professional, get more viewers, more subs, right? Everything. Yeah, I'll probably do that eventually. But, I don't know. I'm still a little undecided, I guess. I don't know. BNGO earnings. Let me know if someone actually knows for sure when the earnings is, okay? But yeah, I don't know exactly when it is, because there's so much different information in there. If you look it up on Google, right? Let's just enter this again, see if it updates. Right? No, it doesn't. It's still today, right? I don't know. In the Weeble news section, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing new. Upcoming live stream, Kay. Upcoming live stream if BioNano's earnings ever is released. I don't know if the date is released. I don't know. We will see. Patreon is up. Votes. Okay, votes. This is not even. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Patreon is up, guys. Just know if you want to do the Patreon, the link is in the description, and just know that it is not like you're going to get some amazing reward, like amazing feature. No, if you want to support me, Patreon is there. Obviously, I would appreciate a lot. It's like $5 a month, I think. But whatever. Just don't expect. I don't even have some of the features up yet. Okay, I'm still working on that. I got a ton of work to do as far as that goes. I will get that done. But if you're going to do the Patreon, just know that it is because you're just, it's not really a let me get some extra services kind of thing. It's more of a, okay, let me help this guy out a little bit. We've seen how bad his portfolio's done the last couple of weeks, right? No, not really though. But well, it has done bad, right? But we're still beating the market by 1,000 miles, right? That's how, that's how we're doing it. Dave Ramsey, they say you can't beat the market. We are right now, easily. We are. And plenty of other people are as well. So that's BS in my opinion. But anyways, man, I'm ranting a lot this time. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Brandon Bolt to say yahoo.com. That's where you want to reach me if you have something serious or serious suggestion or something. Maybe Stace, do not expect perfection from me, yourself, or anyone. Yeah, good luck in life without realizing that this is basically undeniably and unalienably true. Use several brokers. Weeble, if you want to use Weeble, free stock link in the description. It's great. It's a great broker. It's the best broker. If you don't use them already, I recommend it. Our business model is never going to change. What is our business model? What does that even mean, Brandon? What are you talking about? Do you even know what a business model is? Yes, I do. But our business model is part of it is just, no asking for likes, no asking for subs, no wasting your time. Essentially, that's what I try to do the best of. And of course, I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna make mistakes. Right? I'm human. I like to rant. Okay. I'm sorry. I like to rant sometimes, and I shoot these straight through. So it's like, okay, once I get 5 minutes through, I'm like, okay, don't screw up. I don't want to have to redo this, right? So, um, yeah, I don't like editing them. I would rather just shoot them right straight through. But anyways, success is never going to change our business model, and that is like that's a big piece, a big chunk of our business model. Bionet to the moon. I am the Senate. I am this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Palpatine's too good, man. Palpatine is one of the most underrated actors in Star Wars. You know how hard playing that character would be. Like, besides Darth Vader, and I mean, yeah, a couple other villains, but there's really not many great villains that you just stand out as far as whatever. I'm ranting. I am the Senate. Okay, this is not financial advice. Thank y'all so much. Bye, Nathan Moon. See you on the next one.